Welcome to Picks on the Bluff's NFL Week 4 coverage. I'm your host, Curse Mark Reed, as always. And, well, didn't have a good week last week. I went 8 for 8, so as you can tell, I didn't do as well as I thought I would. But if you want to know the standings, go like our Facebook page. A link will be in the description, but I can go ahead and give you the standings right here if you don't feel like it. But please do go like. As with NCAA, we have a tie for first with John Todd and Matt Miller at 29 likes out of the 3 weeks we've picked so far. We have a tie for third with Annette Todd and Sam Sprout at 28. Right. As with NCAA, I am fifth with 24 right, and last is Bobby Sprout with 23 right. So, out of the 36, I believe, games we picked, no, 16 is 32. We picked 3 weeks, and we've gotten an alright amount picked. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to go over my last week. Gonna go over the ones I got wrong. So let's go ahead and get started on that. The Bengals beating the Packers. I'm getting kind of worried with the Packers. They're not performing the way they usually do. But I've heard people say that Cincinnati is going to win their division, so I might start picking the Bengals a little bit more. Now my dog is making noise. Let's see. I got that. The Rams losing to the Cowboys. That was a shot in the dark. I knew I was probably going to get that one wrong, but they kind of did lose that one big. Chargers losing to the Titans. Now, I've heard Kurt Warner said one of his top 5 quarterbacks was Phillip Rivers. If that's true, he would have beat the Titans. Kurt, what are you thinking? Vikings losing to the Browns. The Brownies who just traded Trent Richardson, who I couldn't put in the video because they traded him last Thursday and I did the video on Wednesday. Great timing, NFL, but you know, you can't. What can you do? But the Vikings, after the Browns just pretty much saying we're laying down this season, we're going to take a losing season, have at us. They come out and beat the Vikings, who are now 1-2. That surprised me, but it surprised everybody else because everybody else picked the Vikings. I did pick the Panthers over the Giants, and everybody else picked the Giants, but oh yeah, Panthers got it done for me finally. They're off this week, and so are the Packers. So the P teams got off. Texans lost to the Ravens. I could have saw this one coming. The Ravens needed to win, and the Texans were getting off with just barely getting the win the previous weeks. I could have saw it coming. I should have picked the Ravens, but I stuck with the undefeated team in that one, and that was kind of stupid of me, so I blame that one on me. Falcons losing to the Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins, they're undefeated this season. Can you believe that? That is a surprise. Falcons get the Sunday night matchup this week, so they get Sunday night, whatever. They get to play the Patriots. Bills losing to the Jets. That game just really struck a nerve. The Bills had 2 opportunities to win that game, but they kept on pushing that win away. Should have went on it for 4th down, and they just punted it, and the Jets ran out the clock. And finally, the last game I lost was the Colts 49ers game. 49ers and Colin Kaepernick just didn't perform. And now you got the Kaepernick getting criticized on Twitter, and he's favoring those tweets. Athletes just need to stay off Twitter. But let's go ahead and get to this week. Tonight's matchup will have the 49ers, who got criticized, and the Rams. Well, I gotta pick my Rams again. I'm not a Rams fan, but I'm gonna pick the Rams again. I'm probably gonna get this one wrong, but seeing last week's performance, both teams really sucked last week, is all I could say. But the Rams, I think the Rams will get this one done. Ravens at the Bills. This one was a really tough one. I need wins. I need everybody to lose and me get the win, so I got to pick against people. So I'm going to go with the Bills on this one. I know the Ravens are getting kicked up again, but I think C.J. Spiller is coming back this week. Last week, I didn't realize he was injured, or if he got injured in the game last week. But I think the Bills will come back this week and win. Alright, Bengals and the Browns. Brownies, you won last week, but I don't think you're going to beat the Bengals. So, Bengals are going to get the win. Bears and the Lions. Lions came in last week and for the first time ever won in Washington. But the Bears are playing well, and I'm going with the Bears. Giants and the Chiefs. The Giants are 0-3 so far. They haven't won yet. And the Chiefs are 3-0 with Andy Reid. The Giants are giving away turnovers like it's Christmas. Christmas is every Sunday for them. And the Chiefs' defense is just... We have a good defense finally. It's been years since we've had a good defense, but we finally got it. And we got an offense that kind of works. So I'm gotta go with my Chiefs. Shout out to, again, Alan Bailey, who is the right end. I say it every week, but when he played for my high school, you gotta shout out to him. Steelers, the winless Steelers are at the Vikings. I think the Vikings will finally get back to 500, and the Steelers, you're going 0-4. Rub some salt in the wound. Cardinals at the Buccaneers. Well, I know somebody who's not picking with us, but he picked the Buccaneers to who they playing last week to pick the Patriots. Wait, was that it? Yeah, the Patriots. Gotta pick the Cardinals here. The Cardinals will really get this one done. Colts and the Jaguars. This is one where this is like Alabama playing UAB or somebody. Jaguars will go 0-16 this season if they play 16 games. But the Colts will get lucky like they did last week. Seahawks and the Texans. I don't think if it comes down to a close game, the Texans might win, but I think the Seahawks are going to blow them out. Jets at the Titans. Although it irks me to pick the Jets, I got to pick the Jets over the Titans. It just showed me that the Bills game is just, will you quit whining down there? What do you want? Yeah, okay. It irks me to pick the Jets, but Geno Smith has shown me that he's a NFL caliber quarterback. So, alright. Eagles and the Broncos. The Eagles have the worst early schedule ever. Peyton Manning is going to score 7 touchdowns on them. He's going to he's going to repeat week 1. Redskins and the Raiders. Redskins are finally going to get a win. They're going to beat the Raiders because Terrell Pryor is out with a concussion, and Raiders just can't get it done. I mean, they beat the Jaguars, and who did they play last week? Wasn't it? Raiders. Can't find. Oh yeah, they played the Broncos last week. We all know who's going to win that one. All right, Cowboys and the Chargers. All right, Kurt Warner, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to pick the Chargers. Maybe they'll figure out what they did wrong against the Titans. Titans, for God's sake. They'll beat the Cowboys. Going with the Chargers. The Sunday night matchup, as you've already heard, the Patriots and the Falcons. For all you Madden 25 players, this is your coin-up opportunity. You either pick Tom Brady or you pick Julio Jones. I'm going to go with Julio Jones. Falcons at home will... Let's just say that Tom Brady is playing with a bunch of rookie wide receivers. He doesn't have Gronkowski. And Wes Welker went to the Broncos. And Matt Ryan is playing with Julio Jones. Isn't he a rookie? And he's playing like he's played NFL for 5 years already. Falcons get this one done. And finally, we've got our Monday night matchup. The matchup between two undefeated teams, the Dolphins and the Saints. Can you believe it? Who thought the Dolphins would be undefeated? Gotta go with the Saints, though. Drew Brees is just tearing people up. And, well, what can you say? The Saints will still be undefeated. So, that's it for NFL. I hope you enjoyed this episode. From now on, I'll be going over going over my last week, or who I got right, well, who I got wrong. But that's it for this week. Stay tuned for next week. And if you haven't, go watch the NCAA video. Peace.